Hi there, welcome to Huson DIY. My name's Ben. In this video, we're looking at this FeelNever Military Style Watch. Okay, I've been sent this watch. It's military style sport healthy watch from the brand FeelNever. So we're going to do an unboxing, see what we get inside the box. We'll jump over to Amazon where you can buy this from just to look at the specs, compare it from the pictures on the Amazon advert or the Amazon sellers page to what you get in the box. Make sure it's accurate. We'll boot it up, connect it to a smartphone, to my smartphone, and we'll just do a general kind of overview of the watch, what you get with it, and just kind of first impressions. Okay, so here we have it, the smartwatch. So let's open it up, see what we get inside, and then we can have a look at the Amazon sellers page and see what we get. So, first of all, looks good. Comes with the watch itself, some instructions, watch, instructions, charging cable. It actually comes with, by the looks of it, 2 different strap styles. It's got one, which is kind of a plain black. A bit closer with that. Show that camera. And this one, you might not be able to see it because it's camouflage. But that's a camouflage, like a grey camouflage effect. So we've got that one. The watch. And then this little sleeve here, we've got a guarantee card, international guarantee, little cloth, and a screen protector case. Screen protector, LCD screen cleaning cloths, wet. Some cloths there. Anything else in there? That's it. Instruction book talks about the downloading of the app. Just some standard kind of pairing instructions. Tells you what to do within the application. Just some different settings, and then it's available in multiple languages. That's the instruction book. So the watch itself, let's have a look at the watch. So there's the watch. Front. And the back. So on the front, we've obviously got the screen protector is already on the front. So you've got all we've got on the front is basically the last bit of the screen protector to peel off. So we'll do that in a moment. The back has also got a little plastic protective film over the sensor pad, which obviously is for the heart rate monitoring. But overall, initial kind of first impressions of the watch, it's very rugged. It's got some form of metal body. It's not that heavy. It's quite light still. So obviously the metal's probably not like maybe an aluminium. But yeah, overall looks good. In terms of the watch straps, again, they're kind of a silicone or rubber. Both exactly the same kind of watch strap, but obviously just different styles. You've got the black and you've got the grey camouflage one. Charging cable, very similar to other smartwatches I've seen. It's kind of a two-pin charging connection. You can see the 2 pins, hopefully, on the bottom of there. So that's that. So that's everything in the box. What we'll do now is we'll step in through the instructions, just get the watch turned on, get it connected to the app. It's telling me to look for an application called DAFIT, D-A-F-I-T. So I'll go onto my phone, I'll download that, show you that process, and then we can get using it. Okay, so before we install the application on my phone, I just wanted to do a quick look at the Amazon page just to see what the features say, kind of if it matches up with what we've got in the box, just before we move on to that next step. So as you can see, it's a military style watch. You can see it matches up very much so with the picture. Looks exactly as it is. So it's at the moment, I've seen the price jump up and down, but at the moment it's £54.44 if you're buying from the UK. So let me scroll down a little bit. So you can see there's different makes and models, or different makes that produce similar watches. This one that we have got. This one that we've got is the FeelNever brand. So if I scroll down a little bit, just kind of want to look at the promotional description of what the watch is. So as I said, it's a FeelNever Military Outdoor Watch at 1.83 HD touchscreen. It's got a 380 milliamp hour battery, which is pretty good for a smartwatch in terms of its size. It's compatible with both Android and iOS. Obviously, it's Bluetooth connectivity to be compatible with both. Okay, so it claims it does high precision heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure as well. So you got 24/7 health monitoring to track your heart rate, blood pressure, and sleep. So you could wear it during sleep. This is quite a bulky watch. Not just this particular brand, but other styles. It's quite bulky, so whether it would be comfortable wearing at night, I'm not so sure. It's got Bluetooth call and messaging reminder, so the notifications on your watch when you connect it to your phone. Health management, as we've discussed. Multifunctional smartwatch. It's very rugged, so I could imagine it's very good for use outdoor. Definitely. And as we said before, large capacity battery, up to 5 days of battery life. So just it does say in the instructions to charge it before you use it. So I have done that. I've charged it with the included charging cable, and it says to charge for 2 hours to get it fully charged. 40 days on standby. So if you don't do anything with the watch, it'll stay on for 40 days, and that's about everything really. Obviously, you can change your watch face, which is pretty standard again on smartwatches, but looks good in terms of customizing the watch, making it look how you want it to look. Okay, so far, so good in terms of what it claims on Amazon on its selling page and what you get in the box. Just looking actually, if it actually says that you get 2 watch straps, I haven't seen it. It may say it somewhere, so I guess that's quite good actually, because I've had other watches in the past where the watch strap is broken and you have to buy a secondary watch strap. So the fact you get 2 is pretty good. I guess 2 different styles are not that different. I suppose if one of them was a bit brighter, would be better. But kind of both fit in and match the style of the watch. Okay, so we're going to step through now through the app setup process for the watch. So the watch is here. I've got the watch. I've got my phone, which I'm recording the screen just to show you closely in terms of what we do with the application. The watch is powered on, so it's charging still at the moment. Hopefully you can see that the watch is on there. So, and what I want to do on the phone first of all is I'm going to download the application. I'm literally going to follow these step by step in the instructions. So within my phone, I'm going to go to Play Store and I'm going to search for Da Fit. So there is one there called Da Fit by Mo Young Limited. So I'm going to install that. So that's pending at the moment and downloading. So when we've done that, hopefully there are some instructions. Yes, so it says open the app and set up your profile. Okay, so let's open the app. So we'll go straight into the app. My birthday, 1987, 28th of July. I am male. I'm approximately 195 centimeters tall, I think. About 105 kilograms. That's my profile. So I'm going to click next. I'll allow it to send me notifications. Right. So on the screen at the moment, I've got at the top, add a smartwatch to get more health information. So I'm literally going to click on that while using the app. Allow. Okay. Immediately, it's found it. And you can see on the screen there that it's found the watch. So I'm going to click on the device. Okay, so I didn't do anything on the watch. I can see it's changed the time though, so it's picked up the time from my phone. I click the pair icon, the pair button on my phone. And I think that's it. So it's connected currently. You can see there it's charging. It's fully charged and it's charging at the moment. On the phone itself, because it's charging, I don't know if you can do anything while it's charging. No, so yeah, so I've just taken it off charge for now. It's saying low battery. Okay, interesting. You can't do anything while you're charging the watch. So you can't actually use it while you're charging it. So let's have a look just to make sure I don't need to do anything else when I'm setting it up. Nope. Okay, that looks good. This is just talking in through the instructions in terms of different settings, different features you can use. I think we're good to go. So yeah, so it's all set up. So within the application, I'll step through the application just to show some of the features in there. So you've got the different watch faces you can select between. So there's quite a lot on there. Face gallery looks like you can add your own on there as well if you wanted. So this looks like it's just different. Yes, so we've got different settings, so we can choose which notifications we want to view on the watch. So obviously you probably select phone. Yep, I'll allow access to that. Messages, yeah, I want to see my messages on the watch as well. Facebook, no. I'll go WhatsApp, enable. So if I go through to my WhatsApp settings, there we go. So that's enabled as well. So any notifications from my phone, messages, or WhatsApp, I should receive on the watch itself. Alarms, you can add an alarm. It's pretty self-explanatory. Shutter. So this, I think, what this is using the watch to control the camera, basically. Favorite contacts, others, upgrades. So you can use this. Software is up to date, so you obviously better check for updates on the watch and upgrade it there. So yeah, pretty standard, pretty intuitive, nice simple layout. You've also got the application where it's tracking your heart rate, sleep, steps, etc. The watch icon at the bottom of the application is where you select the watch and control settings on there, and your profile. You can link it into, obviously set your profile, which I've already done, and then link it into different services, which I won't do for now. So yeah, simple app, easy to set up, very easy to connect. It's probably one of the simplest watches I've seen in terms of connection into the application. So yeah, pretty impressed. Looks like there's some cool watch faces on here. So yeah, I'll have a little bit of a play around, come back and just make sure that there's nothing that caught me out in terms of setting up anything else on the watch. Okay, so just putting the watch strap onto the watch at the moment, but I just wanted to update in terms of using the watch. It's I'm going to show you in a second, but it's in fact I'll put that on after. But the watch is super responsive, quite impressive actually. So I have used multiple smartwatches in the past, and this one I have to say is one of the better ones I've used. The screen itself is really bright. Obviously I'm indoor here, but you can adjust the brightness and I'm turned right down. So one of the things I've noticed about budget smartwatches previously is the brightness of the screen. So I'm inside here. I've got my key light on as well, and I can see the screen perfectly clear. I will do some outdoor testing as well just to check that. But the screen is really good. It's super responsive. It's obviously quite a unique screen because it's got like that. It's not a hexagon, but it's got the four corners where it's got the corners kind of, I don't know how you describe it, but a kind of cut-off square or cut-off rectangle with those corners. It's quite a unique display size, which I've never seen before, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's really responsive, the screen. You've got obviously the home screen where I've chosen the watch face that I chose previously on the app, which has changed there. I can then flick between all the different things on there. So I've got heart rate, sleep monitoring, oxygen levels, the weather. Obviously I can set what weather, and you can add more favorites there. Pressing that power button takes you back to the home screen. There is a dedicated sport button as well, which takes you into different activities in terms of health and fitness. If I swipe up from the bottom, I can check my new messages, which I don't have any at the moment. If I swipe from the top down, that takes me into the settings and kind of, settings page, configuration page. So if I click on settings there, there's some quick settings you can change in terms of putting low power mode on, do not disturb mode, turn your Bluetooth on and off, and your display settings. So you've got your watch face, sleep, brightness, everything you'd expect in there. But it is really responsive, the screen. I'm impressed with that. So yeah, exactly what I expected, and a little bit more, to be honest with you, in terms of the price point. It's really good. It's quite rugged in terms of the build quality, etc. And the screen is really bright and responsive, which is the main thing. Because sometimes, well, what you need from a watch, obviously, if you need to use it quickly, just a quick look at your watch, move it, use it really quickly, really responsively, which is really good. Okay, so I've got the watch on now. I've got the watch strap fully fitted. It's really comfy. It's quite a big watch, so I imagine if you've got a smaller wrist, it might not be as comfy for you. So that's probably one thing to bear in mind. But it is comfy. The watch strap is nice. The mechanism to fasten it doesn't dig in on the wrist or anything like that. So yeah, super comfy on the wrist. Super comfy on the wrist. Okay, so just kind of final thoughts in terms of the first impressions and the kind of unboxing and review of this watch. Very impressed in terms of that price point, that kind of £50 mark. It connects to your phone, super simple. Obviously, I've tested it on Android. I imagine it's very similar on iOS. The app's really easy to use. You don't need to put in too much information in terms of creating a new account, anything like that. I've just put basic profile information into the app, which is, in terms of security, for some people, is probably quite good. You can link it into other services, which I haven't done yet because I don't have the need, but you can do that if you want to. What you get in the box is what's advertised on the Amazon selling page, which is really good. So yeah, overall, really impressed. I'm definitely going to use the watch because of its rugged kind of style. I can definitely use it for like playing football, for example, doing outdoor activities. Probably because of the quite large exterior of the watch in terms of that metal body. I think it'll probably stand up to quite a lot of activity. So yeah, super impressed. We just need to test it now just for the long term and see how it gets on. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it's been useful in terms of the review of the watch, the unboxing, the kind of first impression. If you're looking for this watch specifically or a similar watch, hopefully it's been a useful video for you in terms of making your decision on what you're going to do. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If not for any reason, give it a dislike, give it a thumbs down. If you've got any questions about this watch, about the video, any extra things you want me to check on the watch for future videos, drop it in the comments section. I'll reply to any questions and any comments. And if you want to follow this journey along on the Huson DIY channel, hit that subscribe button, and hopefully we'll see you on another video.